welcome to yours truly. My name is Tina.
And I'm Mohammed.
And this is our podcast from us to you. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. This is our 4th episode, and we love having you here.
Yep, this is a show where nothing is off limits, where we try to have some fun and learn something new at the same time. So sit back, relax, and grab a snack and while you join us in our shenanigans.
So, we've been gone for a while.
You think so?
Yeah, I gotta admit, we went on a little vacay.
Vacay, where we go?
We went to Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Specifically Oahu or Honolulu, Waikiki.
Mm-hmm.
It was really fun, but besides that, we didn't just have fun, okay? We also were putting in work for the studio and all behind the scenes work. If you guys watch the visual version on YouTube, you guys will see a new intro, a new outro, and some little different, some.
Your boy done upgraded a little bit, okay?
Yeah, boy, I did that.
Who put everything together?
Me.
Whatever. Tripping. Anywho, yeah, we were gone because we were on vacation over in Hawaii. And, it was a really spontaneous trip, but, we had so much fun and we did so many things. We figured why not come back with an episode talking about what we did. Maybe just talk about our experiences and, and maybe give you some advice, too, if you're ever planning on heading over in that direction. So, yeah.
I guess we could start with how we even ended up in Hawaii, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, if you remember our last episode, we were talking about how we were celebrating Eid, or Ramadan, right? So then his mom was talking about how, they wanted to do, a trip for, Eid, and they were thinking about going to Wisconsin Dells, right? And Muhammad here was like, how about we go to Hawaii? I just play joke. And he was like, let's go to Hawaii. And his mom was just looking at plane tickets, and we're like, wait a minute, that's actually pretty cheap. For our standards, because, flying in and out of Minnesota is really expensive, no matter where you go. So we're like, wait, that's actually pretty cheap. And lo and behold, next thing you know, we are off to Hawaii.
A 12-hour flight across the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
And to be honest, Muhammad was the one that was planning most of our itinerary.
Mm-hmm.
I have a job beyond outside of this, so I kind of was there in and out, but mostly he was the one that was planning what we were doing and stuff like that. And I kind of put in more work in the food aspects because I love to eat. Eating is my thing. But he definitely planned the activities and where we should go and the hotels and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to talk about that?
Yeah, I mean, as I'm planning this itinerary, we know there's a few things we need to do, right? As far as it comes to you were saying, food, all the activities, water activities especially, sightseeing, hiking, that kind of stuff, and just experiencing the culture.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I was really excited about was snorkeling with sea turtles, and bro, that was a mistake. We almost died. I don't know why we thought we could figure it out. We literally live in the suburbs of Minnesota. Nobody's snorkeling out here, bro. We have all this water and stuff, but all it is for fishing and for our dads to name them as we drive past them. That's about it. That's it.
The amount of salt water that went down my mouth and my nose was horrible. It was so painful.
Yeah, I swear I snorted a tadpole or something trying to survive.
But the thing was that we thought that we were gonna go snorkeling to learn how to snorkel, right?
Mm-hmm.
We didn't think that they're just gonna give us snorkeling gear. But all right, have fun, y'all. Good luck. Peace out.
Bro, the other thing they don't tell you is the gravel on the way to getting into the ocean, on the beachfront, is so sharp, bro. So if you don't know your way around it, you can't just get right into the water. It hurts. My feet still hurt, bro. Okay, all kinds of blisters and stuff. That was not fun. That was a bust.
It was my first time seeing an ocean too. What a great experience.
Right, almost dying.
Almost dying in the ocean. Great experience.
Shout out Papa P. Anyways.
It was really fun. And on top of that too, when we got back on the boat, because we did a tour thing. So we were in Waikiki and we had to go up to the North Shore to be able to snorkel. So after snorkeling, this girl who actually knew how to snorkel, she went with her family, and she got stung by a jellyfish.
Yeah.
So we had to stop the tour bus, and he had to go buy vinegar, and I think he got apple cider vinegar.
Something like that.
And like I just felt so bad because like her leg, you could see like a bump on her leg. I felt so bad, but I'm glad she's okay though.
And this like a 6-hour tour. Like we're driving around the entire time we're staring at this chick, like hoping she's not gonna like turn radioactive or something, like, or just bump on her leg keeps getting bigger and bigger. But yeah, it was still a lot of fun though.
And we of course did some other things too that was super fun. Like, yeah, definitely did parasailing. Yeah.
Parasailing was crazy.
Parasailing was super fun. Funny enough, though, the boat ride was a lot scarier than the parasailing itself. Like, it was so fast and so bumpy. Like, if you've ever been, like, what's it called? Tubing? It's like that.
Yeah.
Like, you're on the tube and you're, like, being rocked back and forth. Because I'm pretty sure it was, like, a speedboat. But it was super fun, though. I had the time of my life. I was enjoying it. He was on the other hand, like, was not feeling it.
It was so cool at first because it's like you're seeing the entire like coastline of Waikiki as you're driving away from it. Like the breeze is beautiful and like the water's super clear and it's beautiful weather outside. And then it just hits you, the seasickness. All the bumping, all the
you. I was chill. I was fine.
It hit me. Okay, whatever. It hit me. But all I could think about was, remember those pictures Obama took after he left office and he went to Hawaii. I think it was Hawaii at least. It might have been Jamaica.
No, it's Hawaii. Do you remember Papa Pete was saying how Obama is
He's
a
from
Hawaiian
Hawaii,
boy.
yeah, but like I don't know if he went to Hawaii first after office. Anyways, I remember him like parasailing in one of those pictures, and I was like, I'm gonna get my Obama on. It's gonna be crazy. But no, definitely. I agree. The boat ride was definitely a lot scarier because we chose the highest height to parasail, which is, if you guys don't know what parasailing is, they literally attach a parachute to the end of the boat, and like they attach a rope to it, and then they release this rope. So as the boat keeps driving forward, you get sent up into the air, and we chose 1,000 feet. So we're 1,000 feet up in the air, and we weren't the first ones to go. So we're watching all these other people in front of us get up there.
The first one to go was a little little boy. It was his little boy and his little sister, and like the people in the boat, the instructor was like, who wants to go first? And you see this like little boy that was probably like maybe 4 or 3 years old. He's like, me, I want to go.
I wish I had his courage, ever. Bro. That kid is built different.
It was the cutest thing ever.
But no, as you see them go into the air, you just have to squint to see them. Like, they're so high, and you're like, what the hell?
It was the funniest thing ever because like they were so sure that I was gonna be the one that was gonna be super scared and I was gonna shit my pants. Reality, no, it was them. It was him and his sister. They were so scared. I was chilling. Bro, I was literally just there relaxing. Okay. I was like, I was having the time of my life.
But that's the thing though. That's what we're saying, the boat ride's scarier, because once you get up there, it's so peaceful. It's so chill. Like,
it's really peaceful.
You think you don't realize how fast you're going. You literally just feel like you're just like on a cloud, just chilling up there.
Right. For sure. And like the instructor asked us if we wanted to have a dippy dip, which is pretty much where like they like dip us into the water, right? And they didn't want to do it, and I was like, I sure was like, dippy dip. I want that dippy dip. Give me the dippy dip. And I was like, I hope when we get a dippy dip, he gets like a shark to like bite his toes.
A shark to bite his toes.
Right. I told the instructor like, hey, if you get a shark to bite his toes, I'll give you extra 100. I'll slide you 100.
Came back. I had my hands up like 10. He's like, oh, they're all there.
Right.
Bro, did you see the other people on our boat?
Oh, the bougie Chinese.
Yeah, bro, they were all wearing like Versace, like Balenciaga, like on this boat. I'm like, what?
The little boy was definitely wearing like a Gucci dress shirt.
Yeah.
Like he was like decked out. Like the little boy was decked out.
I never seen such bougie swimwear before.
It wasn't even swimwear, it's just casual clothes. That's a crazy thing.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
But yeah, I learned I get seasick. There's that.
They got really seasick. It was really bad.
Yeah, none of us threw up though. Like I just had to. I had some crackers and like some Sprite. That was pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, because like right after that, we went to a place called the Polynesian Center, and it was really fun. Honestly, that was my favorite thing there.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It was really cool. So basically, the sum up of like the Polynesian Center is that like they kind of teach you about the whole entire Polynesian culture, right? Because you know how Hawaii, but like
Well, it's one of the islands of the Polynesian culture.
Yeah, and like it was really cool because you got to learn like different islands. So like it's this really big, massive, like if you think of Disney World, it's literally like, or Disneyland, it's like a Disneyland but for like Hawaii.
But like, yeah, Polynesian.
Yeah, but Polynesian, and like they have like different islands. So they have like Tonga. They had
Samoa, Hawaii, Fiji.
A bunch of them.
Yeah.
And you got to walk from island to island. Not literally an island, but they just like, you know.
Yeah, they're all decorated.
Yeah, like sections. They have different islands. And you get to watch like a show, them talking about like their culture, their traditional dances, their food. Some of them even have like food where you would like, they would make it in front of you to try later. This dude was climbing up a coconut tree.
Yeah, bro. If you go to Samoa, Samoans are built different, my guy. As soon as we enter this island, we see this guy climbing up a palm tree with his bare hands.
He grabs had no rope, guys. No rope.
Grabs a coconut from the tree, pulls it down, climbs down the tree.
He didn't climb. He slid.
Yeah, what like it's a fire pole. And then he cracks open his coconut with his bare hands. And I'm like, dog, you chose the wrong career. But no, they're built different. And then I think Samoa is probably like the most fun because you learn how to like start a fire with just like a couple of sticks.
This man was so competitive. He was trying so hard to like.
I was trying so hard that the sweat from my forehead kept taking the fire out that I built. Bro, I never sweat so hard from it is intense.
Guys, he's not like exaggerating at all. He literally was just sweating buckets trying to make a fire.
And yeah, you learn, like she was saying, about all the cultural foods and stuff, and they have demonstrations and dances. It was so much fun. And they're all hilarious, too. They're all
they were
super
so
funny.
And they're so nice. I think the best part, for sure, we do end up going. And I will admit, the price is pretty pricey.
Yeah.
Like, it was, I think, like $250 for each of us, somewhere around there.
Something like that. Yeah. That includes the round-trip bus ride,
Yeah, the round-trip bus ride. So, like, it includes a lot of things. But it's a bit pricey. But the one beneficial part of it is that the money goes towards the international students that go to the college or that go to the university there
in Hawaii.
In Hawaii. And I think that's really cool because so like you're kind of supporting students with their education too. But like speaking of the dancing, one of my favorite things that like I forgot which island it was, but like we learned how to dance. Was it Fiji?
It was a bunch of them. Like, were you talking about the one that you guys made me dance?
Yeah.
That was Fiji.
Yeah. So he literally came in. We came in at the right time because they were teaching people how to dance. And we came in right when, like, the men had to dance. And he was just like, all the men, get up. And he looked around so confused. He's like, what?
And I'm over here clapping my knees and stuff. And, like, shaking my arms like I'm doing the chicken dance. Bro, it was a lot of fun. No, I'm not gonna. I look stupid, though. I don't know how to dance.
It was good. Guys, if you guys want to see that video, let me know. I'll post it on the Patreon. You're gonna have to pay like $5 to see that video. I'm just saying. That boy got hips and he knows how to move them hips. His hips don't lie.
They call me Shakira.
Ooh. Okay, the food.
Oh my god.
It was our first time trying like authentic poke. It was spectacular.
Bro, let me tell you something.
My taste buds were in heaven. Bro. This dude does not like tuna.
That's what I'm saying.
But he ate it. He ate that thing.
I hate tuna. With a passion. But when I tried it over there, first off, it just looks so much better, so much more plump and red, and like it looks like regular meat almost. And you try it, it's so good. It's so like
tender.
Meaty and like
it's so
tender
weird.
and
yeah, it literally has like a taste as if like a meat, like just like red meat. Like it was so good. I took a bite and my face just like froze. I could not. It was like the best thing I've ever had.
Yeah, I think you had the poke. I had the loco moco, which is also amazing. My sister had the shrimp tacos, which were
those are good.
Those were smack.
Those were so good. So like in the Polynesian Center, there's different tickets you can get, and one of the tickets that you can have their buffet. We kind of were lucky that we were able to get in because the day that we wanted to go, it was full, or the week that we wanted to go was full, so we weren't able to get to experience the buffet, but they had like a separate restaurant there. That was so good.
That was so good.
Yeah.
Literally everything was amazing.
The dessert too. Oh my lord.
And we basically got it for free too, because like the way our tickets were set up, Anyways, I doubt that deal is very practical. Anyways.
I mean, if we can help some people save some money, you never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
Well, anyways.
Let us know. We can definitely talk about a whole different podcast if you guys want to know, like, tips and tricks to Hawaii. And as if we're experts, but, like, we can tell you what we did.
We did learn some things, though. We learned some things.
Yeah. What should we talk about next? Day life and nightlife?
Yeah. Let's talk about it.
Okay. So, like I said, I've never been to the beach before. So, besides me almost drowning, we were close to, I think it was really called Waikiki Beach.
Waikiki Beach.
We were like walk distancing away from Waikiki Beach, and we went there to just kind of chill and relax. It was so beautiful. I almost drowned again by the waves.
Yeah.
I as much as I love water, I don't think the water loves me.
Bro, the thing is, us three, me, Tina, and my sister, went to go swim in Waikiki Beach, like in the ocean. And the things that they would do, they would both jump on me when they got scared. So I'm like, all right, we're all gonna drown here? Like, what do you want me to do? Like, I'm not a strong swimmer. I just actively don't drown. That's my swimming philosophy. And so for them to also jump on top of me because they're scared of drowning, I'm like, what do you want me to do? Fuck you guys, get off me. I'll take one of you maybe.
It was not my fault, okay? It's my first time being in the ocean. Your girl was scared, okay? There's a bunch of water splashing my face.
All right. But yeah, the beach was beautiful. The sand was beautiful. The water's clear. The weather, there's not a cloud in the sky. I mean,
it was so cool. There was this buoy. Apparently, it was a buoy, but it looked like a turtle.
Yeah, that's the only thing we missed. We don't think we saw any turtles, did we?
No, sadly.
Yeah. We did see a crab though. That's nightlife. We'll get to that.
Yeah. So we also went hiking and sightseeing. So we went to Diamond Head. So that hike is about an hour and a half hike.
Yeah, it's literally a mile up into the air.
Yeah, and we went like early in the morning. Early in the morning.
We went to watch sunrise on Waikiki Beach first, and then went straight to Diamond Head. Yeah.
Because we wanted to be there first. We didn't want to go when it was like getting pretty hot, like later in the day. So we wanted to go there as soon as possible. And honestly, if I have to say, it was not a hard hike. It was long, but it was fun.
There were definitely moments where you're like, oh my god, my quads, like, feel like I'm like a mountain goat. Like, what am I doing here?
It was, but overall though, it wasn't a bad hike.
Like at the end, you feel like, okay, it was worth it.
Yeah, and the view was really pretty.
Oh my god.
You literally saw the whole island. It was so gorgeous.
Man, pictures don't do it justice. You gotta get up there and you can like literally see almost the entire island.
We like, the source of us to get motivated, we were like, there's ice cream up top, there's ice cream up top, there's ice cream. And then when we were going back down, we were like telling people when like when they were getting tired, we're like, hey, there's ice cream. There's ice cream.
Like, really? I'm like, no, but you got this. Bro, the old ladies in Hawaii are built different.
They are.
You see these ladies, like, they gotta be at least 80 years old, and they're walking in canes up this mountain. And I'm like, bro, I'm like 20, 21 years old. I'm like, like, I got it, but like, it's a workout. Like, I feel it. And these ladies are just like scrambling up the mountain as if like it was flat land. And I'm like, man, these people are really built different.
But it was really cool though. I don't know. I know it's this planet. It was just a really good experience overall. The only downfall was that we had really, really weird and a really rude taxi driver. Because like we couldn't get an Uber.
That dude was weird.
That dude was so mean.
They're like the cowboys. That's what he sounded like getting a stitch.
Right, and he was just yelling for no reason.
Yeah.
Honestly though, but besides that taxi driver, all of our Ubers rides were so nice.
Yeah.
There was this one guy that we got 3 days in a row. Like literally 3 days in a row. We also went to the museum, the Pearl Harbor Museum.
Yeah.
We had an Uber driver that drove us there. We were there for like an hour or so, and then he drove us back.
But even before that, he took us to the market.
Yeah, he took us to the market. We'll talk about that market.
Yeah.
But like even before, he took us to the market, and literally we got this man 3 times in a row. Guys. Like it was the funniest thing ever. He was super nice though.
Yeah, we had to take a picture with him because like the next day we went to go to a restaurant, a seafood boil, and we got him again. So we're like, bro, we need to take a picture with you. Like you're our guy.
But the thing is that like. So like we both were using Ubers, right? So Muhammad first used his app, and then I used mine, right? And then I looked at the car and I was like, there's no way.
Yeah.
Because like I could kind of tell like the license plate. It looked really familiar, and I was like, there's no way.
Yeah.
No way. And I showed him. I was like, is this the same Uber guy?
Bro, the chances of this happening is absurd. There are so many Uber drivers in Hawaii. Like
and they
every
had
other
like
person
over
you meet.
1,000 rides.
Yeah, and yeah, exactly. When you click, when you go pick an Uber and you can see like the driver information, all of them have like thousands and thousands of rides. So like, there's like the chance of this being coincidence like is absurd. Like it was crazy, but he was our guy. That was dope.
Oh, so speaking of the market, we went to this. I think it was like a thrift market, kind of in a way.
Yeah, it was at the
stadium.
Aloha Stadium.
Yeah, the Aloha Stadium.
Yeah, it's a huge market. I don't know. I was about to say little. It was a huge, massive market.
We didn't even get to like maybe we probably only got to like maybe 25% of it. Not even like.
I think we got to halfway.
I don't think we got to halfway.
I think we got halfway. But no, it was massive, and I mean, all kinds of crazy deals on like clothing and jewelry, and we saw some like video games that were like kind of sketchy. But I saw swords. Like I was gonna buy a sword and take it back. Like
he literally called my name, and I was like on the other side, and he was like, "Hey Tina," and I was like, "What?" He's like, "Should I get a sword?" And I was like, "How the hell are you gonna bring that back to me? How are you gonna get that?"
Like, don't worry about that.
TSA.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it.
No, but for real though, they had like the craziest deals. They had like a Nintendo Switch game for like $30, which is like really cheap if you have a Nintendo Switch. Like specifically like Mario games.
Yeah.
It was cheap.
Like brand new games for like $30. I'm like, bro,
It was
ain't no way.
No. He got a jersey.
Yeah.
And I got like a few jewelries and stuff to bring back to family and stuff. Really cool. I do highly recommend if you go there. I think if you want to go there and get like souvenirs, that's the place to go.
Definitely.
Don't go to like the very touristy spot. If you really want to go, definitely go here. You can find a bunch of cheap things if you want like kind of souvenirs to bring back to back home. Go there. You will find a ton of stuff that you will find at the touristy spots.
Yeah.
For like literally like half
and
the
just in general, guys, like at least when I'm traveling, I really want to immerse myself in the culture. You're not gonna do that at the touristy spots. You really got to go to like the markets, like the day markets, and like I think they had a Chinatown in there too.
Yeah,
definitely very, they're very different. That's where you start seeing all the bums on the streets and like the crackheads and stuff. It's kind of like that I really want to see what this place has to offer, what it's really like here. Not just what it would look nice on a picture. Right. So I definitely recommend that.
For sure. And so because we were in Waikiki is kind of more of like the touristy area of Oahu, obviously. Of course, we went to the street shows at the night, like at nighttime.
Dude, that was crazy.
It was so cool. There was a bunch of people out just doing their thing. Like I saw this white man playing a Chinese guitar. Like I don't remember what it was called, but if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Like the ones where like, you have to sit on your knees and like the guitar's like on your lap and you're just playing it. It was a whole different mood. But
like that one guy in Avatar, the secret tunnel guy. Was that what he was playing?
Yeah.
Secret tunnel.
Yeah. No. There's another version of that one.
Okay.
Yeah, the one he was playing was more like traditional, more old culture.
Yeah. But dude, just in general, like I never go somewhere at night and think I want to go take a walk. I want to see what this place is like. But it's just the weather's beautiful, the city's beautiful, like it's clear as
the weather was perfect.
And the breeze is perfect. Like you just want to go out and see the city and explore things, and like you see all these beautiful shopping centers and like bougie shopping centers. I mean,
we saw in the front of Gucci.
Yeah, definitely, and like all these people walking around just having a time of their life. Nightlife is definitely it's there, and like she's saying, the street shows, we saw a bunch of dances and singers and.
There was this one specific show with like 5 guys. They were dancing. We kind of came at the end of the show and they were like bringing audience members. They brought like what they call a sexy lady.
Yeah, they brought a sexy lady, a cougar.
A rich man, a cougar. It was really fun. It was really cool for sure.
Definitely.
Definitely do that for sure too. Like I guess like for me would be like don't stick into your hotel to get comfortable. Like really go out there and have fun because you'll never know what you'll see. And I feel like the crazy thing is like I felt so safe. I Hawaii.
Yeah, I never really felt like I was ever in danger or anything at all.
Yeah, I felt super safe. I didn't feel like anybody was gonna like try to scam me out of something. Like maybe they probably were, they probably was, and we just didn't notice.
Sure.
But like, I generally felt like everyone was so genuine. Like everybody there was so genuine, so sweet. The pace was just so calming. Like I think living in the city, like in Minnesota, just like our normal life, we're so used to the go 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 mindset. When you go there, everything is just so calm.
It's just calm and slow, and like everything just seems like it's going at the right pace. Like
right. Everyone's just like, just take your time.
Yeah.
You don't gotta worry. And I was like, I feel like, well, yeah. Like,
it's not something that's like communicated. It's not like someone is telling you like, slow down, slow down. No, you just feel it. Like you just walk around and you're, like everything's just kind of chill. And I mean, it really does feel like a whole another country. Like you're like, how is this part of the U.S.? Like, this is nothing like anything
that's
here.
What we said. Like the first day we got there, we were like, this feels so different.
Yeah, and I've been to tropical areas of the country too. I've been to Florida. I've been to California. Like, when I'm telling you, this is a completely different vibe, and like it really does feel like a paradise because not only the weather, but like just the vibes and like.
You just feel so happy there.
Yeah.
Like, being there, like I wanted to learn so much about the culture and like the history of Hawaii. So we went to the what was it called? The palace. And we were learning about the culture and stuff like that.
Iloilani.
Yeah.
There's so many vowels in the language, but I can't.
We're learning about the culture and stuff like that. And I really love learning the culture about just every single culture that's possibly out there. And like, it sucks to know that, Hawaii was taken over like illegally.
Yeah.
But like, I'm not saying but to sound in a bad way, but like, I don't know. It's just so peaceful and so beautiful. And I feel like if you go to Hawaii, you definitely really gotta appreciate the culture for what it is and not take it for granted.
Yeah.
Like the amount of people that we saw that like trash like the beaches and stuff, like we saw that and we like picked it up and we threw it away because we felt like it's their land. And
it definitely didn't happen often. Like I don't like it was very rare. They take cleanliness very seriously, especially when it comes to their land.
And I think you should too. Like if you definitely go, if like my biggest advice would be that if you do go to Hawaii, really research into what you should do. Like for one thing, like I made sure that we got reef
safe
sunscreen because like that was the one major thing. So you like really look into it because if you're going somewhere where they respect their nature so much, you really
respect their land because they take it very seriously. But I think one of the most beautiful things about their culture is like the variety of it and like how nothing is like unacceptable, nothing is weird, nothing is like, you know what I mean? Like I never once felt like I never once felt different. I never once felt like I'm like, what do you call it? Like I'm standing by myself. I never felt like alone or weird. Like I felt like every culture was accepted, every culture was there, and there's just such a variety. Yes, I was kind of the only Arab there. Like, okay, whatever. But
I blended in pretty well.
She blended in pretty well. She could have passed off as a Hawaiian. But no, there's so much culture, so much variety of culture, and it's just an amazing thing to experience.
For sure. All right. What's your favorite thing? What's your favorite thing, and what's your takeaway? My
favorite food there, I would have to say, I love the shave ice. But that first restaurant I went to at the Polynesian Culture Center, like, I don't think anything beats that. Like, it was literally some of the best food I ever had in my life. What about you? What was your favorite food?
That's so hard. I feel like we ate so much.
We did eat a lot.
Yeah.
Your boy gained some chub there. You got a little chub.
Ooh, I think I'm not okay. Besides the poke, I really love poke. I feel like I tried to eat poke as much as I could when I got there. I feel like besides that, the donuts. The donuts were so good.
Yeah.
What was it called? Was it wasn't Polynesian donuts? No.
The donuts were from. It was that one place. Was that one lady had like a heart attack or like a stroke or whatever?
Yeah, I went to get donuts and this girl had a stroke and it was so bad. But it was like really hot that day when we were waiting in line. But the donuts, they were super good. It was so different. It was so fluffy, but it wasn't greasy.
Yeah.
It was delicious.
Really airy and it was
I'm not very much a sweet person, but that donut was delicious. It was the best one I've ever had, truly.
What was your favorite activity that we did?
Honestly, I think it was the hike.
I think so. I mean, that's out there for me.
Yeah, it was really early in the morning. I was really moody.
Oh my god.
I was really
Don't
moody.
even get me started, bro.
I was very moody. I'm not a morning person, guys.
Let's go. And she's like, okay. Are you having fun, Tina? Yeah. What do you think about the view? It's nice.
I'm not a morning person, y'all. I'm sorry. That's
You're
just
barely
how
even
it
a person in the morning. Don't even say you're not a morning person. You're not even a person in the morning.
Yeah, that's true. But the hike was really fun. The view was so pretty.
Yeah, parasailing, the hiking, and
oh, actually, favorite food. I just thought about it. After the hike, we went to this one restaurant. The fish and fries.
Yeah.
Yo, that fish was delicious. It was so big.
All the fish in Hawaii is delicious.
It's so good. The fish and chips are delicious.
I'm not much into fish either, so like
I know.
When I tell you it's delicious, like it's schmack. Doesn't taste fishy or anything. Just
right. They took a picky eater and like made him explore.
Yeah, I tried everything there. Like once I realized I could have tuna, I was like, bro, like what else should I eat here? Like I can eat anything now.
Right.
Favorite places, I would say, I would count the hike as like Diamond Head as favorite place, but also the Polynesian Cultural Center. I mean,
I feel like the Polynesian Cultural
It was such an experience. It was an all-day thing. It was such a
beautiful experience. It was so cool. Everybody was so nice. The ending show.
Oh my god, yeah, the Breath of Ha, I think.
The Breath of Ha, yeah.
Ha, Breath of Life.
Yeah. So pretty, so wonderful, so beautiful. Coolest fucking show ever.
Yeah.
My favorite part about the show, honestly, was pretty much the timeline. Like, part of this timeline was that, like, the son was trying to impress the father of the girl that he was trying to marry, right? And one of the things that he had to do was, like, there was a line of fire. And he had to, like, try to get rid of the fire.
Yeah.
So it's him and his friends in this, like, the grass skirt that you kind of see if, like, you know, like, Lilo and Stitch, like, they had the grass skirt on, right? And they were, like, trying to take out the fire with their skirt, and it kept, like, lighting on fire. So there was the four of them, and the four of them just ended up, like, one by one, just sitting on the fire.
Yeah,
so
like,
you
running
see, like,
and bouncing on it.
It was so funny. It was so cool. The show was so funny, so entertaining. It, like, literally
and the
took
fire
your
dances,
breath away. The
fire dances was so cool, bro. It was like some fire bending types. It was crazy, bro.
It was cool. The hula dancers, I don't know how they move them hips like that, but I need to learn.
Their hips were dislocated or something, bro. I don't know how they move like that.
For sure. But overall, I feel like my takeaway is just that you really gotta live life for, like, the fullest. Like, sometimes you really just gotta take your time and learn to love, like, what you do. Like, that's the thing that I really saw in, like, all the people there, that, like, the natives there, like, the people that live there, is that, like, they put in so much time, so much work, and so much effort into what they do, but they're still enjoying everything that they're doing. They're still taking the time to enjoy life. I feel like that's the biggest takeaway that I came back. When I came back, I was so motivated and, like, so happy to come back and work again, because I wanted to feel the same way. Like, I wanted to work, but love what I'm working, but still loving and experiencing life.
Definitely. Yeah, I think my takeaway was just, like, I need to do this more. Like, this wasn't something that was possible for me just a couple of years ago. Like, this isn't something I could even, like, consider or dream about. Traveling to Hawaii, like, that's something other people do. Like, I didn't grow up with, like, even remotely the chance of that, like, happening for me. So once you find an experience and you realize it's possible, you want to keep doing it. I mean, it takes your motivation to a whole new level. That's why I think we're back and better than ever.
For sure. And we're honestly extremely happy to be back with you guys. We can't wait for you guys to see everything that we have coming for us. So if you guys want to see what's up next and where you guys can catch us, do follow us on Instagram at it's yours truly _podcast. This is yours.truly _podcast. And if you guys want to follow us on Spotify, our Spotify is yours truly. And just search up my name, Tina, and you'll find it. I finally fixed this podcast, guys. I finally figured it out. We're still trying to figure out Apple, of course, and I will get the Apple podcast out there for y'all to be ready. But that's it for now. And we're so happy to have you guys back and can't wait to experience more with y'all. Yeah, we got a lot planned for you guys. A lot of really entertaining stuff coming, so stay tuned. So that's it for tonight. So goodbye. Good night. Farewell. Yours truly. Low-key, I'd probably still go and check it out, but I'd be like, I'm sorry, I love you. Like, don't hurt me. Bring, like, crystals and like everything. Like, please. Sacrifice my sister. Like. Don't hear that. Hey y'all, Mohammed checking in with you here. Thank you so much for watching the first audio podcast. We really hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to stay tuned for the visual podcast this Saturday. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share, as it is the only way we can grow. Much love, yours truly.